Hey everyone, Saintsfan back again, and today I want to show you guys a really crazy glitch that is actually pretty helpful, and in my opinion, it harms absolutely no one, so I don't see Rockstar patching this. The most it's going to do is cause some craziness as you're seeing in the gameplay right now, but if anything, it'll get people to spend more money maybe on cars, so more shark cards for them. As you can see from the gameplay and the title, this glitch is how to get vehicles in your clubhouse. It's super simple, and with this method, you can get 10 more vehicles instead of bikes, which will give you 70 total vehicles instead of 60, because at the moment, you can only have 6 garages plus the clubhouse, which gives you 60 cars plus 10 bikes. Now, if you want, you can get 70 cars and no bikes. So if you do enjoy the video and find this glitch helpful or useful in any certain way, then I'd appreciate if you could take a second out of your day to drop the video a like. Getting into it, the two things we're going to need is one, a clubhouse that is completely full of bikes. So unfortunately, you're going to have to spend a little bit of money to fill it up. I think the Faggio might be the least expensive one. So if you want to somewhat be cheap, then just fill it up with a bunch of Faggios. And then you're also going to need a 6-car garage, which again kind of sucks because if you already have a full, like 6 garages that are 10 cars apiece, you are gonna have to sell a few just to get a 6 garage, because I tried it with a 10-car garage and for whatever reason this glitch does not work. But after the fact, you can sell that 6-car garage to get the 10-car one again. And honestly, the 6-car garages are not that expensive. I mean, I bought one, it was like $100,000. And if you're selling one of your 10-car garages that, you know, are a lot of money, then you might not end up spending as much money as you would think. But once you have both of those two things, a clubhouse full of bikes and a 6 garage, then what you're going to want to do is put whatever car you want in the first slot of that 6 garage. I'm not entirely sure if you need to do this, if you need it, or if it needs to be in the first slot, but the first slot worked for me, so that's what I'm going to tell you guys. You can try any other slot, but if it doesn't work, then it's not my fault. Once you have your whatever car you want in the clubhouse in that first slot, then go back to your clubhouse and drive the 10th slot vehicle, which is the one closer to you on the far right by the door. Drive that one to your 6-car garage. Once you attempt to drive it in, it'll say, are you sure you want to do this? Because you need to move the vehicle or one of these vehicles to the clubhouse, and just say yes. Once you get in, you'll get the list to choose. Like I said, I just hit the first one. I think on some of the tries, I just spammed A once it went to a black screen. You might be able to pick and choose which car you want, but since I just spammed A, it chose the first one. And then that's it. It's as simple as that, because now the car that was in that first slot should be in your clubhouse. For instance, you'll see I did it with the Entity. And surprisingly, the Entity doesn't actually take up that much space. And that's somewhat good, because if you're only putting a few cars in here, then you don't need to worry a little bit or as much about craziness happening like you saw in the beginning clip. Once you do, however, get 10 cars in here, if you want to go all out, then yeah, it's, you know, it's going to be a little hectic because there's just not enough room for 10 cars to fit. And you'll see that when I put the Dune in here. So yeah, you can put the Dune in a clubhouse. Who would have thought? But that messes basically everything up. You can see, like, there's explosions and all kind of craziness. I think also I put the X80 in here just so you could see, but I just thought this was a pretty cool little glitch. The founder will be linked in the description, but let me know in the comment section if you plan on using this. You shouldn't get banned. If anything, they might make it so where the cars are blacklisted from the clubhouse, but I don't know if that's going to do anything. I just figured if you wanted to do this to get some extra slots on some cars, then you might want to do it. One thing, which kind of sucks, but I guess it makes sense. Even though a car is in your clubhouse, you still can't use the interaction menu to call it. Like when you're a motorcycle club president, you still have to go through the mechanic, but him delivering it works fine. You can get in the vehicle, drive it out. That works fine. You can't drive it back in. You just gotta teleport it in by getting into another vehicle or something. But everything works fine. It works as normally. It just acts like another garage, basically. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and can use this to store some extra vehicles. Although 70, 60, that's what we got now. That's a lot, but there's always people out there who want more. So here you finally go. Thank you all for watching. See you all in the next one. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe for more awesome GTA content. As always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.